There it goes. Hey guys, Max Browning here. I'm the co-director of Dance Relations for Ball State University Dance Marathon 2014. Sounds official, right? So, I get asked a lot why I do Dance Marathon or what Dance Marathon means to me, or Dance Marathon, why do you do it, different iterations of the same question. So I decided to follow the trend of some of the other directors on Dance Marathon and just make a video to share it with all of you. And I think that the best place for me to do this is to just start by reading the answer to one of my questions from my application that I wrote back in last February. The question went like this: what inspires you to invest more time in BSUDM to help the children and the families of Riley Hospital for Children? And my answer went like this: well, I dance for the hope of all Riley kids past, present, and future. My good friend Katie Lynch's fight with cancer through Riley Hospital inspires me to put my all into the Dance Marathon. Doctors diagnosed Katie with Hodgkin's lymphoma in September of her freshman year in high school. Through chemotherapy, transplant, remissions, and relapses, Katie never once showed weakness or dismay from her diagnosis. She worked through the pains, doctor visits, and treatments to continue to live the high school lifestyle that she always wanted to live. She worked with teachers outside of school to get caught up on schoolwork and supported her classmates on the field on Friday nights, despite how weak the events would leave her. If Katie can work that hard to allow herself to maintain a normal high school career despite her diagnosis, then I can work just as tirelessly to give every Riley kid as good a chance as possible to be positive about their diagnoses. I dance for Katie because she brings me hope and strength. At a 7th grade dance, the song Hey Mickey came on, and I will never forget when Katie and 2 of her friends came up to me, that awkward, stereotypical kid who doesn't have the slightest clue how to dance, and she starts trying to get me to dance with them. Though it took me a few years to realize it, it was that night that sparked my love of dancing. At the time, my only reason for dancing was to simply have fun or for exercise. But today, I dance in memory of Katie. When I dance, it reminds me of her strength through the difficulty and how to love life through the obstacles it can put in front of you. At our biggest dance in high school, prom, Katie was voted the prom queen. After seeing the sheer joy being treated like a queen during prom brought to Katie, I want to treat all Riley kids like the king and queens they deserve to be treated like. But unfortunately, because of prom, I never found the strength needed to shave my head for St. Baldrick's Day, as Katie would ask me to do for her every year. But I found that this Dance Marathon, which was last Dance Marathon, was a prime time to shave my head for Katie. Not only does it continue to live on with her legacy, but it allowed me to donate the costs of a haircut to the marathon, and to bring up Dance Marathon to people naturally in conversation. Because, when it's sub-zero outside and you just decide to shave your head, people like to ask you why they do it, and I can then just bring up the marathon with them. And though Riley was not able to cure Katie of cancer, the support that they gave to Katie and her family during her fight inspired me to help Riley Hospital in any ways possible. I remember hearing that a few days before her passing, Katie was having a dance party in her hospital room with the nurses at Riley. When a family loses a child at a hospital, many of them would grow angry at the hospital or discredit them. But Katie's parents and family continue to be the biggest supporters of Riley Hospital that I know. It amazes me that after such a tragedy for their family, her family can still love the hospital and nurses. And this only reminds me that Riley Hospital is not a hospital. Katie would have been the first to tell you that Riley is a family that supports you not only physically, but mentally as well. So like I said, I wrote that almost a year ago, and over this past year, I have found hundreds of more reasons to DM, and I'd be happy to share them with all of you, but not in this video because I really don't have time for a 3-hour documentary right now. However, there are a few other big reasons why I love Dance Marathon. When I accepted my position, my mission was clear from the get-go. I wanted to make BSUDM more accessible to a wider audience. Dance marathons are typically thought of as Greek events, and I wanted to really stress the cause to more than just the Greek community at Ball State. Last year, there were 3 residence hall teams, which totaled a whopping 10 dancers. And this year, I've managed to, with the help of my committee, get 8 residence hall participating in Dance Marathon, and they combine to around 30 dancers. Right now, we have 85 teams registered. Each of these teams represents a different aspect of campus. Dance Marathon is one of those events where it doesn't matter who you are, what your interests are, or what organizations you're a part of. You come together with everyone around you for one common purpose. Our motto this year is one campus, one cause. So far, just under 1,200 Ball State students strong have taken the pledge to stand for the kids at Riley, and I'm beyond stoked to experience my second Ball State marathon with each of them. When we reveal the total at the end of the marathon, I don't care what the numbers read. Our goal is $250,000, but even if we don't reach our goal, I know that we have touched the lives of every person in that room, whether they be Greek, independent, a residence hall, maybe they're on a committee, or maybe they've been a Riley kid in the past. Of course, I would love for us to not only hit our goal, but exceed that goal. But as long as we keep focusing on the kids, lives have been made better. And that's what DM's about. That's why I DM. I DM to change lives, starting with my own and spreading the joy that DM brings me to those around me. DM has the power to make any day better. So while I'm not about the money, I would like to thank everyone who has supported me thus far. Back on December 6th, I hit my fundraising goal of raising $1,000 for Riley. Earlier that day, I had gone to Riley Hospital to pass out toys to the kids being treated. We put a flower on their bedposts, and then any other little gifts that we could give them. This was thanks to the Magic Castle Cart program, which Ball State University Dance Marathon fully funds each year with our marathon. We are also helping out Riley by donating our money to the Palliative Care program, which is still developing thanks to our donations. For anyone out there who is still hoping to donate to me, please don't. I am of course still raising money for Riley, but I have hit my goal. If you planned on donating to me, please email me or Facebook message me so that I can give you the fundraising page of someone still trying to hit their goal. If all the money goes to the kids, why not help the people still trying to hit their goals while I'm at it? I hit my goal. It made me happy. I like being happy. Let's help other people be happy. So that's why I DM. Again, if you have any questions or want to talk about Dance Marathon, I like talking about Dance Marathon. So thanks for watching, and in the words of Maddie Justice, one of our Riley kids, keep on shining.